The past week has been extremely busy for Manchester United in terms of transfers, finalizing the Joshua Zirkzee deal, getting closer to Mathijs de Ligt, and recently extending contracts with several key players. Among them, veteran Jonny Evans continues to have his labor exploited as he just signed for another year with the club. This comes as manager Erik ten Hag wants to utilize the defender's experience to guide and improve his younger teammates. Perhaps even in their dreams, many wouldn't have imagined Jonny Evans returning to wear the Red Devils shirt, initially just training to maintain fitness, but now signing 2 contracts. It truly shows that old ginger gets spicier, and this is considered ten Hag's best deal to address the team's issues. Let's go back to a year ago when the Old Trafford club was preparing for the 2023 to 2024 season. Success in his first year at the club gave manager Erik ten Hag more confidence in bringing the red team back to its former status. Importantly, he wanted to add more players to strengthen the squad. Despite having Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez, the Dutch strategist still wanted an additional backup option to support the center backs. However, with limited transfer funds already spent on recruiting Mason Mount, Andre Onana, and Rasmus Højlund, the Red Devils couldn't bring in a quality newcomer for the defense. At that time, Jonny Evans was unemployed after his contract with Leicester City expired. The Northern Irish star contacted Manchester United to train with him to maintain his fitness and form before finding a more suitable new club. No place shelters its child better than family. And that's the wonderful thing Manchester United has done for its former stars over the years. At that time, this veteran spent time training with both the academy and the first team of Manchester United. The presence of the 1988-born defender was seen as beneficial for the club's young players. He had plenty of experience and was ready to sacrifice, willing to be a backup and let his teammates shine brightly. Let's look at the current Manchester United players at that specific time. Evans debuted for the Red Devils in September 2007 when he was promoted from the youth team. At that time, Kobbie Mainoo was just 2 years old. Garnacho was starting nursery school. Rasmus Højlund was in kindergarten. Rashford was playing for the Red Devils U10 team. And Captain Bruno Fernandes was in middle school. Now, when Jonny Evans joins team training, it's like fathers and sons, uncles and nephews gathering together. Previously, Celtic strategist Brendan Rodgers was said to be aiming to reunite with this veteran defender. Everton was also considered a potential destination for the Northern Irish player, but all were caught offside when Manchester United officially announced. The club decided to sign the 36-year-old veteran on a short-term basis to participate in preseason friendly matches. If he performed well, Jonny Evans would have a chance to stay with the Red Devils long-term. Manager Erik ten Hag wanted to use the friendly matches to evaluate this player one last time before making an official decision to add this experienced element to the team. Finally, the former Leicester City star convinced everyone by officially signing a 1-year deal with Old Trafford. He wears number 35 and serves as the team's 5th center back. What started as summer training to maintain fitness turned into the Red Devils having the old man compete in the 2023 to 2024 season. Initially, ten Hag's intention to sign a short-term contract with Jonny Evans was to cultivate experience for the team's players and assistant coaching. But then continuous injuries in the defense forced him to change his mind. He gave the Northern Irish player a 1-year contract and officially included him in the Premier League and Champions League squads. Despite many doubts, the veteran defender was a standout in Manchester United's past season. Although he's no longer at his peak form and age has slowed his legs, his match experience and good situational reading have made number 35 a reliable option in front of Andre Onana's goal. Even his former teammate Rio Ferdinand was surprised by his little brother's performance. I didn't expect Evans to come and play so many games, nor did I anticipate he would play this well without any mistakes. It's incredible. Plus, he's good at working with young players. He might become a coach later. But the way Jonny Evans is playing, I wouldn't be surprised if he's given a new contract or could play for any team. 30 appearances in a season for the 1988-born star at a lineup with many top players with very high transfer values surprised all fans with the Northern Irish defender's durability. He not only defends well, but is also ready to deliver accurate long passes, like the assist for Bruno Fernandes' goal in the win against Burnley. It seemed like last season would be Jonny Evans' last images with the Red Devils, with information suggesting this veteran would retire to rest after many years of fighting. Surprisingly, Manchester United continues to exploit Jonny Evans for another year with a contract just signed last Friday. Is this labor exploitation by Old Trafford, seeing an old man asking to train to maintain fitness, then playing for the club for a season, and then being persuaded for another year? Moreover, salary is not an issue for the Northern Irish defender because for him, Manchester United is like a second home, and at home, why bother calculating? I'm delighted to extend my contract with Manchester United for another season. Playing for this wonderful club and feeling the support from the fans is always an honor. I've come home fighting alongside great teammates under the guidance of an excellent coach. Winning the FA Cup together was an unforgettable experience. I know the whole team can compete for more titles in the coming season. Jonny Evans sharing shows how excited he is about the prospect of continuing to be associated with the club that built his name. If forced, he probably wouldn't agree to continue playing, but would quickly retire to escape the pressure of his club. Previously, the 36-year-old veteran was one of the first players to voice support for manager Erik ten Hag after information that Ineos would conduct a search for a new captain for the team. Clearly, with years of experience with Sir Alex Ferguson, Jonny Evans knows what's best for Manchester United. Yes, of course, I always think he's a top-class manager. I learned a lot in the previous season with different playing styles from ten Hag. This has helped broaden my perspective. Moreover, the former Leicester City star may not be as agile or versatile, but he's still an element with the best ability to read situations in the team and is extremely effective in aerial duels. The Dutch strategist himself had to praise his student affirmed his important role in this team. Evans has had great matches, and you can't expect more from a center back who's just the fifth choice in the team. You can see how consistently he's maintained his form this season. That's why he's a very important element for the club. Now, with the official contract extension for another year, the Northern Irish defender's retirement plans will be postponed for a while longer. But this time, he will probably do more behind-the-scenes work, as Sir Jim Ratcliffe wants to comprehensively restructure with deals to recruit quality newcomers. Additionally, the leadership apparatus, the medical team, is being completely renewed to avoid the excessive injuries that occurred in the past year. The 1988-born defender himself has suffered many different injuries, but after all, he continues to fight persistently, becoming a reliable defender and helping Old Trafford overcome difficult times. Any may doubt this veteran or criticize the former Ajax captain for still placing trust in an old man instead of bringing in young, strong, and quality youth. But are those players better, more devoted, or possess fighting spirit that's not inferior and only want to enjoy sky-high treatment? After all, this is the best signing that manager Erik ten Hag has made. From just training to maintain fitness, Jonny Evans has had a second chance to wear the shirt of the team he always loves and is now an extremely important element in the lineup, always maintaining form whenever used. With the extension for another year, the 36-year-old veteran will continue to demonstrate his value to help Manchester United build a solid current team. Although accused of exploiting the labor of the elderly if he plays less next season, it will be very good news for the club and fans. Hopefully, with his own experience and new things learned from ten Hag and the coaching staff, Jonny Evans will have the next step for his future and now continue to dedicate to the place he always calls home to revive the image of a top team in the foggy country as well as throughout Europe. Once again, congratulations to the Northern Irish defender on his new contract. May he maintain his fitness to play well and be an important mental support for his younger teammates.
Thank you for tuning into VR 360. We hope you enjoyed our latest updates and insights on all things Manchester United. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest news, match analysis, and exclusive content. Join our community of passionate Red Devils fans and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support helps us bring you the best coverage of our beloved team. Until next time, stay united and keep the red flag flying high.